Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 16, verses 1, 2, and 3. Deivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. Yesterday, we have seen in detail what is fearlessness. There are other fears also. There could be many other fears. What will happen to my family if I go? That is also one of the fears. Many people have this. But if you see, actually, nothing happens. In fact, family may be living very, very happily. So that is also, you can understand this and then kill that fear. I am also sure by reading about fearlessness, fear will not go. Because fear is inherent and inbuilt in all of us. So it will not go immediately by reading this. Oh, Swamiji has said this, so you have to face the problem. So we will face the problem, fear will go. Fear will be there. But if you try to face it in the ways, in the principles given by the Acharyas, I think your heart will become strong to face any situation in life. That is what I understand. The principles are given. Taking it or leaving it is our choice. That is what I understand. Again, verses 1, 2, and 3, because each value has got, it has been tremendously explained. So, each value we are going to see. If it is too long, I can't help it, because that is the way it is. Verses 1, 2, 3 again. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhi Jnana Yoga Vyavastitihi Dhanam Dhamascha Yagyascha Swadhyayastabharjavam Ahimsa Satyam Akrodagam Tyagashantirabhaishunam Daya Bhudeshvaloluptvam Mardavam Rirachapalam Tejashamatrudishaucham Adrogo Nadimanita Bhavanti Sampadam Deivim Abhijadasya Bharatam. Yesterday we have seen fearlessness. Today Sattva Samshuddhi, that is purity of mind. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says it is Antakarana Suddhi. It means clean thinking. Swamiji quotes Adi Shankara here, who says it is giving up of deceit, cheating, and falsehood in your interactions with the people in the outside world. That is what Swami Dayananda Saraswati says. Swami Chinmayananda says that no amount of external purity can supply the seeker with positive dynamism. So your external purity, taking bath, putting scent on your body, it is not going to change your inside. Bhagavan Krishna here implies honesty of intentions and purity of motives. That is what Swami Chinmayananda says. Kanchi Paramacharya, on his talks on Antakarana Suddhi, he quotes Thiruvalluvar, who says, Manattukkan Masu Ilan Adal, Anaithu Aran Agula Neeravidam. Wonderful. Manattukkan Masu Ilan Adal. Your heart must be completely pure. Not even a dirt of mass, that is, a dirt should not be there. It will amount to you are following all the dharmas. Manattukkan Maas Ilan Adal Anaithu Aran. All dharmas are that. There is no separate dharma you have to follow. Purity of mind is the most important. That is what Thiruvalluvar says, which is quoted by Kanchi Paramacharya. He says, everyone has to purify his mind, because nobody else can do this for you. Bath can be given by somebody. or by chance, I'm saying any other activity may be done by somebody else, but not purity of mind. Your purity of mind, it should come within. You have to do it. Without purifying the mind, if one does social service, Paramacharya says it is a complete waste of time. If one does social service without purity of mind, it will only increase the ahankara, that is the ego, that which you want to remove from your heart, in your mind. That will only pure, that is purity. It actually you are not removing it. Paramacharya says it is like instead of taking bath in pure water, you take bath in dirty sewerage water. So daily bath you want to take in a pure water. Instead of taking that, if you have not purified your mind and trying to do social services, you are bathing in a dirty sewerage water. That is what he says. Kanji Paramacharya says the mind has to be involved in good deeds. Bhagavan has given body, mind, and speech. Walk. Walk, not WALK. The speech. All the three must be utilized in a meaningful manner. Sweet speech in tune with dharma. That is truth. Body should be used to serve others. It is not, body is given not to, not for our selfish needs, not for enjoying the sense pleasures. It is, body is given for serving others. Then mind should think good thoughts. All the three must be followed. Speech must be sweet and in tune with truth. You must speak the truth. Body should be used for serving others, not for enjoying sense pleasures. Mind should think good thoughts. All the three will purify mind. Then Paramacharya says, there may look some contradiction in what he is saying. It may look. That is what he says. The contradiction is only when pure mind is there, you can go in the outside world and do social service. Only when you do social service without selfishness, your mind will get purified. That is the contradiction. So, first initially you require pure mind so that you can do wonderful social service without selfishness. But unless you do social service, your mind will not become pure. So there seems to be a contradiction. Paramacharya says there is no contradiction. The very thought in the mind, the urge in you, that is enough. He said that itself, the thought itself is enough. Oh my God, I am being too selfish. Oh my God, my mind is not pure. I need to clean my mind. That very thought itself is enough to clean the mind. That is what he says. The nature of the mind is it will go after sense pleasures. It is like a frog which actually goes towards the anywhere you leave the frog, it will go towards water. Similarly, the mind is like that. It will go towards the sense pleasures only. That is the nature of the mind. But if this thought, I have to purify my mind, I have to clean this vessel. If this thought is there, Paramacharya says it will have a great impact on manas. Paramacharya says any amount of social service cannot change the world. You cannot change the world. People will be like that only. You can change only yourself. Swami Vivekananda also says, correct yourself, the world will correct itself. Correct yourself, the world will correct itself. Same thing Paramacharya says. You cannot change the world. The world will be like that. People will be criticizing. Everything will be happening in this world. He says, ask yourself, is this action performed by me purified by my manas or not? Manathukan masu ilanadu. Am I, my manas, my mind is purified by it or not? This is important than what the results are in the outside world. So your final goal is purity of mind. So you don't worry whether that has solved the problem of others or not. Did you do with good intention, good motive, without your selfishness? You did not do that because you wanted immediately you put a big poster, then you yourself put some papers and then clean the road and put photograph in the newspaper saying that I have done this. Are you doing that? Or are you doing to purify your heart? That is the question. In my view, I have my own views. Slightly, it's not. I'm not going to contradict the acharyas. I'm only trying to give a practical example. Purifying the mind is not a one-day affair. Today morning you got up and say, "Okay, I have purified my mind by reading Bhagavad Gita." Impossible. It is like brushing your teeth or taking daily bath. I can give you a small example. My son was studying in a school in Delhi. The uniform was white pant and white shirt. While going to school, my son will go white and white, sparkling white. While coming back, he will come with the black pant and black shirt. Dirty, completely dirty. So small boy, school boy. So he will play, he will sit somewhere, anywhere he will sit. He will play with his friends, he will fall. So his pant and shirt will become black. My wife daily used to soak the pant and the shirt in a soap water. Then with a plastic brush, she will rub right to left to right, top to bottom, everything she will do. And then put it in the washing machine. And then one or two drops of blue in the clean water. Then rinse it. And then dry it. Every day, invariably, this will happen. My wife will had a tough time during those days. He will go white, but every day this is the same thing. He will go white, come black. Same is the case with our mind. Every day, invariably, every day it has to be cleaned. It is not a one day affair. While reading Bhagavad Gita, while chanting slokas, it may be white. I am saying it may be white. Because mind is such a nature, it will try to go out also. We may be reading Bhagavad Gita, but mind will be on something else. So it may be white. But when it goes into the outside world, it returns back as the dirtiest one. Any thought can enter any time in our mind and spoil it. What is the way to purify our mind? I think, I think the only way is to soak the mind in Krishna Bhakti or Rama Bhakti, chanting slokas, etc. Brush it with Viveka Buddhi. What is Sat, what is Asat, what is Atma, what is Anatma. What am I going? Am I going towards sense objects or am I going towards the final goal? So brush it with Viveka Buddhi. Read and reflect on scriptures. So that to contemplate, to understand. Acharyas have said, books are so much. Crores of books are there. It is not this book. No, Hinduism never says you read this book so that you will attain mukti. No. Any book of your choice. You may read Bhagavatam, you may read Bhagavad Gita. You may read about Shiva, you may read about Krishna. You may read about Rama. Anything of your choice. Finally, in the outside world also, you have to not only read, practice what you have read. You go out and do the work in tune with Dharma. These are the important things what I feel. As Kanchi Paramacharya says, the very thought that I have to purify my mind will have tremendous impact in your manas. That is what he says. The next one is Jnana Yoga Vivastiti. This, it's again a very big topic. So the time will be too much. So we will see it tomorrow. It is not very urgent. It is not, I am not going to, we are not going to write an exam so that we have to cut short everything and then read it. We will see it leisurely tomorrow. I will, because I don't want to, I am not saying it for somebody. I am reading it for my own. So that's a wonderful topic again. Jnana Yoga Vivastitiki. That we will see tomorrow. Verse 1, 2, 3 again. Shri Bhagavanuvacham Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhihi ज्ञानयोगव्यवस्थितिः दानं दमश्च यज्ञश्च स्वाध्यायस्तप आर्जवम् अहिंसा सत्यमक्रोधः त्यागः शान्तिरपैशुनम् दया भूतेष्वलोलुप्त्वम् मार्दवं ह्रीरचापलम् तेजः क्षमा धृतिः शौचम् अद्रोहो नादिमानिता भवन्ति सम्पदं दैवीम् अभिजातस्य भारत. As I said, Jnana Yoga Vivastitihi, we will see tomorrow. Hari Om, Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana, 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 Narayana. Narayana, Narayana.